Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel with another beautiful question. And in this video, we are going to solve this question. So the question is x plus y plus 2 times product of xy. This is equal to 17. And we just find the value of x and y. So let's start. In the first step, we rearrange this equation. So we write this as a 2 times product of xy plus x plus y. This is equal to 17. Now look at this first two term. We find a common factor, and in this case the common factor is x, so we factor out, and the remaining value is 2 times y plus 1 plus this is a y, it's equal to 17. So in the next step, look at this is our 2 times y plus 1, and this is our just y, and we want to write this y as a 2 times y plus 1. So for this, we add a 1 over 2 on both side of this equation. So add a 1 over 2 on this side, and this is a 17. Also add a 1 over 2 on this side. So look at this is a 2 times y plus 1. We write this as a 1 over 2. Then this first term will become 2 times y plus 1. This is equal to, take LCM, so it's a 2, 34 plus 1. So now this part and this part is same. So we write this as a 2 times y plus 1 multiply x plus 1 over 2. And this will become 35 over 2. And in the next step, we multiply this equation by 2 on both sides. So this will cancel, we just get a 35, and this is our 2 times y plus 1. We multiply this 2 by this term. So 2 multiply x is a 2 times x plus multiply 2 by 1 over 2, we just get a 1. The next, now look at left hand side. This is a product of two value. First value is this 2 times y plus 1, and the second value is 2 times x plus 1. So that is why we split this 35 into two numbers. So the factor of 35 is, the first factor is 1 multiply 35, and the second factor is 35 multiply 1, and the next factor is 5 multiply 7, and next factor 7 multiply 5. And we split this 35 as a minus 1 multiply minus 35, or a minus 35 multiply minus 1, and a minus 7 multiply minus 5, or last is minus 5 multiply minus 7. Now we discuss all the case one by one, but the important point is that look at the left hand side. This is a 2 times y plus 1 multiply 2 times x plus 1. So look at this. The one important point is that if we discuss this first factor, then this implies 2 times y plus 1. This is equal to 1, and 2 times x plus 1, this is equal to 35. And look at this second factor. This implies, so this implies 2 times y plus 1, this is equal to 35, and 2 times x plus 1, this is equal to 1. So these four equations provide a same value of x and y, but the difference is that we just switch the value of x and y. So we solve this two equation and find the value of x and y, and after that we interchange the value of x and y, and we get the solution of this equation. So we solve this first two equation. So look at this. If we subtract a 1 on both sides, then we get a, we write here 2 times y, this is equal to 1 minus 1, which is equal to 0. So 2 times y, it's equal to 0. So this implies y, it's equal to 0. Look at the second equation. We subtract a 1 on both sides, so we get a 2 times x, it's equal to 35 minus 1. So this implies 2 times x is equal to 34. So this implies x is equal to 17. So we get the value of x is 17. So we write here x comma y. So the x value is 17, then y is 0. So we interchange this value. So the next value will be 0 and 17. In this case, x is 0, then y is 17. So look at this. This implies 2 times y plus 1, this is equal to 5, and 2 times x plus 1, this is equal to 7. Look at this. If we subtract a 1 on both sides, then we get a 2 times y is equal to 4, and divide this equation by 2 on both sides, then we get a y is equal to 2. And look at this equation. Subtract a 1 on both sides, we get a 2 times x is equal to 6. Divide this equation by 2 on both sides, then we get x is equal to 3. So the value of x is 3, then y is 2. So we write here 3 and 2. We split this value. So the next value will be x is, so the next value x is 2, then y is 3. So the next case, 2 times y plus 1, this is equal to minus 1, and 2 times x plus 1, this is equal to minus 35. Look at this first equation. We subtract a 1 on both sides, then we get a 2 times y is equal to minus 2. Divide this equation by 2 on both sides, then this implies y is equal to minus 1. Look at the second equation. Subtract a 1 on both sides, then we get a 2 times x is equal to minus 36. Divide this equation by 2 on both sides, then x is equal to minus 18. So this implies the value of x is minus 18, then y is minus 1. We split this value. So the next value, x is minus 1, then y is minus 18. Now we discuss the last factor. So the 2 times y plus 1, this is equal to minus 5. And the second equation, 2 times x plus 1, this is equal to minus 7. Look at this equation. We subtract a 1 on both sides, then we get a 2 times y is equal to minus 6. Divide this equation by 2 on both sides, then y is equal to minus 3. Look at the second equation. Subtract a 1 on both sides, then we get a 2 times x is equal to minus 8. Divide this equation by 2 on both sides, then we get a value of x which is minus 4. So the next value is minus 4 and y is minus 3. We switch this value. X is minus 3, then y is minus 4. So we get the possible value of x and y, and we have done. Thank you.